everybody, it's Monique from Local Matters. We are here doing a store tour at Kroger's. We're going to show you some ways that you can stretch your dollars while you're here at Kroger's, and also show you the way that you can get most of your value. Everyone's stretching a dollar right now, and so let's go over and do some things. Let me show you some ways that we can save some money. So one thing you want to do, Kroger's is very good for, in the mornings, they'll go ahead and mark down some items. This right here is a bag of stir fry. You can use this in a salad, you can use this in a soup. These are things that you can use, but you can see with the yellow sticker, you're going to save some money. Also, even if you're not going to use it on today, you could steam it and freeze it. So you could steam this, put it in a Ziploc bag and freeze it for later, and you're saving money that way. So that's a good way to do it. You want to always go through and look and see what they have, the items that they have. Usually the Kroger's brand is a lot cheaper than other brands that may be in the store, but you want to do the comparison price to get the most for your dollar. This one here is twice as big as the one that you would get that's smaller. So because it's already marked down, I'm gonna get double for my dollars. Once again, you can freeze these, you can even dry these. So this is a way that you can stretch your dollar by preserving your food and just going through, finding the best deal, using it today or saving it for later. Another thing I want to show to you in the produce aisle is sometimes we just come in and we just grab something and we're not really paying attention to it. And I just want to show you for the value of what you're getting. With the Kroger's larger bag of spinach, and this right here is 10 ounces, compared to 6 ounces of the baby spinach, you're going to save a whole dollar. So sometimes it's just better to get the bag and not the container. Sure, you can use the container later for other things, but you probably have enough plastic containers laying around your house. So you're going to get a good deal. The best for your dollar is going to go and check the bag prices. A lot of times they'll have them 2 for $5, 3 for $11, 4 for $10. So always check what's already bagged up, because a lot of times that'll also save you prep time if you're in a rush when you're cooking. So if you could come over and you got the coleslaw that's already shredded, that's going to save you 15 or 20 minutes in the kitchen. So those are some things that you can use, some tips you can use. Check out the bag prices and also check and see if they have a discount sticker. Hey, Monique from Local Matters. We're going on our store tour around Kroger's. Right now we're in the organic section. What I want to say about organic food is that do not be afraid to come over and check the prices of organic. A lot of times people assume that organic is going to cost you more, but Kroger's is really good about putting their organic items on sale. And a lot of times their sale items are just as comparable as the non-organic. So always come over, check the organic section, see what's on sale, and then buy organic if that's what you choose to do. But do not be afraid or intimidated, should I say. Do not be intimidated. Come over and shop the organic section of Kroger's. They have really good prices in the organic area as well. Hi, Monique with Local Matters. We're doing our Kroger store tour. We're continuing on in our produce department. Remember when I was telling you not to be intimidated by going and checking out the organic prices? Well, really and truly, the organic bananas and regular bananas, they're usually just a few cents off from each other. So if you prefer organic bananas or regular bananas, it doesn't matter. But that's another one of those comparisons that you can do to see that you're really getting the most for your dollar. If you prefer organic bananas, that's fine, because there's not that much of a price difference when you're comparing the two. Monique McCoy here with Local Matters. Hey, we're continuing our store tour here at Kroger's. I just want to show you some other ways that you can also save, and especially if you're going to eat something today. So what you need to check is the reduce aisle that they have in the produce section. So in the produce section, they'll have already pre-bagged fruits and vegetables that you can use, and every bag is 99 cents. So if you're going to slice up apples and peanut butter, who cares if it's got a little bruise on it? You just cut that part off and go ahead and use it. You also can find an associate in the produce department and ask them, do they have anything that they're about to mark down? So we talked about the markdowns in the refrigerator part. We talked about the markdowns and the comparison prices with the bananas and apples, oranges, and lemons, organic or regular. And now we're focusing on the reduced aisle. Make sure. So you're going to go ahead and check out the reduced items. You're going to come through, see what's going to give you the best bang for your buck. If you're going to use it in the day or in 2 days or so, it's a good place to come and start. 99 cents a bag. You can't beat that. Hi, Monique McCoy with Local Matters, and we're doing our Kroger store tour. When you come into Kroger's, always look and grab the ad. If you didn't get one in your newspaper or you didn't get one in your mail, grab the ad and see exactly what it is that they have on sale. Also, what you want to do is Kroger's has an app, and when you scan the QR code, you can scan it there when you come to the store. You can scan it from the ad paper. When you scan that, it's going to tell you some other deals that may not be posted when you're going through the store. So to get the most for your dollar, they always have these digital coupons. So get the app, scan the app, save some money. It's really that simple. If you don't know how to work the app, just ask one of the customer service people and they can talk you through the app. So get the app, scan the app, get the coupons, save some money. Hey, Monique with Local Matters here. We're doing our Kroger store tour. So I just want to remind you that even though the grapes come in a bag already, you can take out what you want of these grapes. So then you just take out what you're going to use, put it in your own bag, and they'll weigh it up for you up front when you cash out. Or you can also, if you want a mixed variety, they have them already mixed, prepared. They're not that difference in price. So just make sure that you don't have to feel like you have to get all the grapes, so you're going to walk past all of the goodness and the healthiness. Take out what you're going to use, bag it yourself, let them bring you out at the checkout. You'll be fine. Hi, Monique with Local Matters. We're on our Kroger store tour. We've now made it over to our protein section. I want you to know that when you're coming over to the fresh seafood or the butcher section, they do a lot of things there to service you that you can ask for. So if you're getting a large piece of salmon and you want it sliced a certain way, they'll slice it for you here. Also, they always have dressings. They have butter and garlic and lemon and rosemary and cilantro that they will also dress your salmon with, or your seafood, whatever seafood you get, even if it's the shrimp. They'll dress it for you, wrap it up for you, where you just have to go home and pop it in your oven. So there's services that you have to know that they do offer here at Kroger's when you're doing your shopping. A lot of times, if you just need a small item when it comes to a small portion, they can portion it just for you. You don't have to buy a large bag of shrimp. If it's just you and you just need a few shrimp, let them weigh up what you want. Let them go ahead and they can garnish it for you to cook when you get home, and that way it's ready to go. So that's one of the services that they have when you're going on the store tour around Kroger's. So come on around Kroger's, talk to the butcher, talk to the seafood personnel, and that way you'll know how you can get the most for your dollar. Now we've moved on to our grain section, our grains and our beans, our dry beans. So I want to give you a comparison of like with the black eyed peas. You can also get these in the frozen food section. So we're going to talk about fresh, frozen, and dry today. So with the fresh beans you have here, they run about $2 a bag, okay? So, but you get about 13 to 14 servings out of it for $2. Compared to if you get a can of paying for the convenience of the cooked black eyed peas, they're $1.90. So for just 10 cents more, about 10 cents to a quarter more, you can have 13 servings compared to 3 servings. So that right there, when you go, you can also cook these up. You can can them yourself or freeze them so that you can use them for future recipes. So that stretches your dollar a lot. Now, another thing I want to say to you about the dry goods. Dry goods do not spoil. You just put them in a Ziploc or a plastic container. They don't spoil. So whenever you have the need to have your beans, you can have them there for a couple years and they'll be fine as long as they stay dry. So this is something you want to always have on stock. You want to have dry beans. You also want to have rice on stock. These are things that you can pull out at any time, but I like to show you the price difference. So at Kroger's today, this is 2 pounds of the long grain rice, and the 2 pounds of long grain rice runs you $2. Well, then I have 5 pounds of the long grain rice, and it runs you $3.50. So you can see where you can save a lot of money, and it's just a matter of putting it in a seal-tight container after you open up the bag, and you can keep it for a couple of years. So make sure that you come in, when you're coming to look at your dry goods, to get some extra for emergencies, just in case you need to have some beans and rice or something like that. Just make sure that you're going to do the comparison price. Getting a smaller bag is not always cheapest. You're not getting the most for your money when it comes to 99 cents. So just go ahead, check out the prices, and I think that you'll see that you can definitely stretch your dollar in the with the dry goods. Hi, Monique with Local Matters here. We're going through the Kroger store tour, and as you can see, we're over in the dairy department. Always come over and check and see what they have on sale. Check the ad to see what they have on sale. Your cheese, your cream cheese. Usually the Kroger products are a lot cheaper. So also they always have the refrigeration in the middle that'll also have some specials. Remember to check for the specials. Remember to check for the markdowns. Let's get the most for our dollar. Hey, Monique with Local Matters. We're here at Kroger's. We're finishing up in the frozen food aisle. I just want to show you fresh, frozen, and canned. So when you're coming to the grocery store, you want to get green beans or even black eyed peas. They do have frozen black eyed peas and things in the freezer. You can get the frozen, you could get the fresh, and you can get the canned. The difference is price. The price point, this is going to be around $1. This is around $4. The frozen, $1.25, 4 for $5. So you can see the big difference. You're getting more in the frozen than you are in the can, and you're getting about the same amount in the frozen that you would get in the fresh. So this is going to save you some money. So make sure you come over and check the frozen food out, especially with your berries. With your berries, it really makes a big difference. Sometimes they'll have strawberries on sale, but they'll be even cheaper in the frozen food aisle. So if you just need some frozen berries to go in your smoothie, check over in the frozen aisle for the best price for your berries. Hey everybody, Monique with Local Matters. I am continuing our store tour here at Kroger's. I just want to remind you to make sure that you're reading the labels. When they say read the labels, see how much sodium and things have. I'm here in the section with the bread because this one is really important. A lot of times people think because the bread is brown that it has to be made with a whole grain. So I want you to know that you have to turn it around. Look at the first ingredient. This one says whole wheat flour. So this lets you know you're getting the whole grain in this bread. They ground up, they use the whole wheat berry for this bread, which is going to keep you fuller. However, when I look at the dark rye, the first ingredient on it says enriched flour, which is the white flour where you're not getting the whole grain. So it looks like it's a whole grain because it's a dark bread, but actually it's made with a white flour that's been bleached. So make sure you read the label. Go for the whole grains. If you can tolerate whole grains, go for them. They keep you fuller, and they also are just a lot better for you and give you a lot more fiber.